And that should be the recording started. Alright. So, there's no spectator view yet, so I can't say hello to you in my usual manner. So this is the beta, pre-beta, very early version, too early, if you might say, of the new 11. First impression, I love the decluttered room. TV over here is good. Not sure why that's gone. It was awesome as it was. Anything else looks way smoother. You're probably gonna see that in the recording too. There's some obvious stuff that's not right, like the controller not really liking the fast movement as it would, and the ball position is still wrong, but it's easily fixed, I guess. Marble table, that's a big step up. That guy, I'm not quite sure about, but gameplay wise, physics wise, we're already on a really good track here. And even the settings that I punched in for the paddle in a hurry are pretty awesome, I gotta say. The music that you're hearing is not from the game. That's from probably before the guy who made the game was even born. Kidding. I think he was like 6 years old. And then, yeah, there we go. So smooth. The smoothness is, loving it. A friend of mine who tried this, well, online friend, I gotta say, said that the smoothness might make this a lot better, and he is not wrong. You're not gonna see the trail of the ball that will be there in multiplayer, and that needs to go, in my opinion, or at least needs to be possible to turn it off, because it looks more like Racket Fury than a simulation of regular table tennis. Otherwise, awesome. I'm loving the steady frame rate and the new AI too. It's not that bad. If you consider that this is, well, in terms of version, I'd say a little bit after alpha. I guess it makes sense. A few things still feel wrong, like throwing the ball on the floor. Doesn't pop up enough. If I go full force, I can get it to my own height, but if I do that with a real one, a little bit higher, but not a priority or a problem. Otherwise, chopping feels better. A lot. Playing behind the back still works. As I wanted to demonstrate right there, I will if the next decent shot comes up. Nope. Guy's too stupid. Oh, come on, other side. Give me one here. There we go. Definitely works all the way around. That's because I have external sensors, which makes it a lot easier. So menu is still bare bones, I'd say. But it looks a lot better than the original already. It's more complicated as of now. There's options that won't be there in the final version. There's a friends list. As you might have guessed, I don't have many friends in real life. And even online, I only have 2. But yeah, all looks fine. A few of the things that have to be addressed, in my opinion, are we need to be able to move the room a lot easier than we currently can. We can press this button here for a long time to readjust. I'm not going to do that now because this is right. And it's when it starts up, the wall, the real life wall that is right here, is around here. And I'm standing like this. And I'm not Votan, so I can play like that. I need to go back. It takes about 4 minutes or so to set it up right, as of now. And the haptics in the controller don't work, and a lot of things don't work, which is to be expected for a very early version of the game. Also, a little suggestion that might just be me, but the beams, they need to go too. They are so annoying. All in all, considering that this has been pushed because I've been really annoyed and been fighting to get it onto Steam too, this is really good work. Physics are still as amazing as always, a little bit better. I've played with another guy who is, well, number one, for good reason, and it felt a lot better. Felt a lot more like real table tennis, and less like a game. All the customization stuff, I'm very sure will be in the game later, and you know how it is. If this was an EA game, the AI wouldn't work. Probably only half of the table would be there, and you'd have to pay 60 euros. We paid for the original Legacy version, and I think that was 20 bucks. And we get this for free, which makes my complaining a little bit of a dick move, but we've been promised it for a long time, so I thought somebody's gotta do it. Everything works. All the nice surfs work already. Gameplay-wise, we're already almost there. Haven't tried that one yet. Does it still go through? Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Quite perfect, yeah. So, how do I make this guy smarter? Let's try world class. That's
world class.
That's not gonna be a nice. Yeah. Now you see the trails. That's just. I don't know. This isn't Racket Fury. See that? Got the point because he didn't move the paddle. The AI also work in progress. Gonna get better. Doesn't have to in my case. I didn't see that before. It tells you what it did. That's not bad. Almost. Computer received a point due to reason, point loss, post hit, ball hit. Yeah, if I had an index, I could probably read it easier. But yeah, where's the money for that? I do, but it can't be bought anyway. I've never won against old world class. I think that's a thing. That'll also be the same here. The trails are so annoying. Whew. Thank God for monkey arms. Nope. There. No way. Whoop. Oh, 2 sets now. That's a step up as well. Serves are something to be improved too. Favorite shot. Shit. Can you take this one? No, you can't. Tracking still seems a little bit off. It doesn't. If I go into my regular Steam VR environment, it's perfectly fine. You can see that because I have no idea how to film that as well. But getting there, getting there. First and foremost, we gotta remember that this was, I think, mostly optimized for the Quest as of now. And all the good features for the more powerful headsets will come in later. I have no reason to believe that this is not the case. But this feels just so much better. As wise men said, this feels a lot more like real table tennis. He doesn't have to feel sorry about not getting those. Not many people do. Also, something that I noticed here, you can actually do nice drop shots. It's not going to work all the time, but it's going to work a lot more of the time than it did before. Tomahawk doesn't work yet. Oh, it does! It does! Yeah, I know. Almost. Yeah, a little bit tricky. Can make a lot more smooth swing, round swing, and it still goes the way it should go. There we go. Texture of the table looks amazing as well. Looks dirty. Looks used. Yeah. Fingerprints on it, and that's enough of that. It really looks amazing. Yeah, that's enough out of you. Or not. Seriousness. Beat the guy. Serves like a moron right now. Still gets a point. returns are quick. Kind of felt weird. Ooh, that's what happens when you concentrate on your surf too much. It's fancy. Trying to do my behind the back one. That's not for the faint of heart. I gotta win this now. Not a single behind the back shot. But still, it's a win. Right, I think that's the worst review that you'll ever see from the most incompetent person that you'll ever meet. But, well, it has happened, and it's not going to happen again until we're in a way later state. But I think everyone should be able to see it. Some people might not want to put the trouble into setting it up properly, which is a bit of a pain, of the menu being what it is. But yeah, it's 0 point something. That always means we're not even closely done here, but we're on a really good path, I think. I wasn't so convinced at first, and I was fighting for it to try it. Now we can, even on Steam, and you're welcome about that. I think Carrot would have done that anyway, sooner or later. Now we can, sooner, maybe my fault. I'll see you guys around, and goodbye!